Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. A sweeter place where she could hide away. While Selena rocks stylish dresses, slays every Instagram pic and blows our mind with her talent, only a few fans know how relatable and far from glamorous her childhood was. According to E! Entertainment Special, her mother gave birth to her at the age of 16. Selena's parents divorced when she was 5, and of course that left a mark on her. Sadly, a lot of us can relate to that. The singer revealed that she was never confident in school. It's impossible to believe, but she didn't have many friends and would just sit in the back of the classroom doing her work. Raised by a single parent with not many friends, Selena had one source of inspiration: her strong and talented mother. Looking back on those days, she realised how grateful she is that her mother, an actress in her own right, took Selena from Texas to LA to build a brighter future for her daughter and help her start a career.
Okay, so what were you doing at this moment I came by?
Not stalking you.
What did you find yourself doing a lot these days?
Playing heads up?
What's your current obsession?
Heads up.
Can you make any prediction about anything exactly 1 year from now?
The heart wants what it wants. After so many years of struggling, Selena finally got a chance at fame, and when she landed a recurring role on Barney and Friends and eventually joined the Disney Channel Wizards of Waverly Place, Another Cinderella Story, Princess Protection Program and The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody were just a few of her projects that thousands of us grew up watching. That insecure and shy girl that Selena had been in Texas was now playing on big screens, recording studio albums and performing in front of millions of people. Gomez was living the dream. She had what almost all teenage girls dream of, a world famous sweet boyfriend, Justin Bieber. We all know that Selena and Justin broke up and got back together again several times, but only true fans know how hard that was for Gomez. In between the breakups, Selena briefly dated Orlando Bloom, who is, by the way, 16 years her senior.
What's a good rule you've learned from your parents?
Everyone is equal and everything happens for a reason.
What advice would you give your 15-year-old self?
Go ahead and do it, because you're going to do it anyway.
Justin and Bloom even got into a fistfight in a restaurant one night, reportedly because Justin was linked to Bloom's ex-wife, model Miranda Kerr, while Orlando was reportedly trying to make them jealous by dating Bieber's ex-girlfriend. After that, Gomez swiftly moved on to Italian businessman Tommy Chiabra. But just a few months later, she was dating singer Zed and then businessman Samuel Crost. However, romance and boyfriends were always causing tremendous pain and disappointment for Selena. Vulnerable. In 2015, Selena was diagnosed with lupus and suffered from kidney failure for a long time. 2 years later, in 2017, she was desperately in need of a kidney donor. Finding a donor is a very long process, and the chances of finding a person who is a match are not that high. It was a blessing in disguise that Selena's friend Francia Racer, who was living with her at the time, volunteered to get tested and turned out to be a perfect match. Look at her now. Once again, Selena proved how strong she is. In 2017, Selena served as executive producer for the series adaptation of the novel 13 Reasons Why. Gomez used her experience battling depression and anxiety to help create a show that educates society on how important it is to pay attention and help each other out. Gomez not only had a directional debut, but also released a new successful studio album, Rare. Her lead single on the album, Lose You to Love Me, quickly became a world hit. Gomez is a big philanthropist who has partnered with UNICEF for a long time. Just last December in 2019, together with We Charity, she travelled to Kenya to meet the local community and visit schools built by the organisation. It's hard to imagine a more sincere and fragile heart among other young adults in the industry. Unfortunately, the series of shocks wasn't over. In 2020, Selena finally revealed that she has been dealing with one more health issue: bipolar disorder. After going through so much in her life, Selena seems to finally believe in her own strength. This time it was not her mum, Taylor Swift, or Francia who helped her, but Gomez herself. We hope that Selena believes in herself as much as her fans have been doing for a long time, and now has the strength to pull herself through. We may all be stuck in quarantine, but that doesn't mean that Selena stops working. Just on April 13th, Amy Schumer interviewed Gomez about her life and career. Turns out that Selena is in full working mode over her makeup line Rare. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss an amazing video from us.